Are you ready to master these life path numbers? Well, I'm ready to help give you tools and tips to do so. Welcome back to my channel. I am Master Tatiana. A intuitive life coach, a personal development. I am a numerologist. I use vibrations to help you get more clarity on your path. Yes, sound like fun? Good. All right, guys. So I'm going to start off with saying, in the heat of the moment, 1 and 2 decided to harmonize and come together, finally, in harmony. And give life to 3. Who we're going to talk about today, the LifePath 3. Yes. And who doesn't like a 3? Who doesn't like a 3? They are a breath of fresh air. Okay, the 3 life path is just a breath of fresh air. Everyone just loves to have the 3 around. All right, guys. So today we are going to start off with the misconceptions, because there's some misconceptions with the 3 and then they don't really like it. So I'm going to bring it up. And if you are a 3 life path, you can agree and comment below, or you can disagree. I love to hear your point of view as well. So one misconception is immaturity. You are so immature. You are so immature. Many life path 3s really despise that. Okay. Another misconception is that they want to be the center of attention. Woo. Right? If you are not a 3, you may totally disagree, and it is your right. But I'm here to speak for the 3s. They don't like it. And they don't agree that they are immature, okay? And that they want to be the center of attention, okay? So the immaturity, the 3 is truly here for personal development. Yeah, they are truly here to grow, okay? The immaturity is not coming from a place that they want to play around or they want to joke around. They truly want to lighten the spirit, right? They have a sense of returning back to lightness. And they know the only way to get through the gates is through the lightness of the heart. Okay. So 3 doesn't really like to be put in that bubble of immaturity, and many people may look at a 3 and feel like, I don't know if I should trust you, I don't know if you're responsible enough. But they are. Most 3s life path that I have encountered have a very strict demeanor. Sometimes it's even hard for them to laugh. Okay. And then there are some that they laugh out. They laughed a lot, right? But some grew up in very strict homes, or they grew up in very neglectful homes. So they had to build up like this this strict demeanor within themselves just to make it through life. All right. So it's not necessarily, some of them as a coping mechanism, they may joke a lot around. They may joke a lot, but they're not joking because they see that everything is okay. They're not joking because they want to be annoying. They are joking around because this is how they're coping with the discomfort within themselves. Okay. All right. So when it comes to attention seeking, so many times people may label a 3 life path as, oh, you just want to be the center of attention. That's not the case, okay? The child is the center, though, okay? Is the center. But the child really is the light. Is the light. So it's not trying to be the center of attention. It is the center. Okay. So I'm gonna say that again. A 3 is not trying to be the center of attention. It is the center. So therefore, for that reason, the 3 will try to find ways to always lighten a situation. Sometimes they will say things inappropriately, but it's not because they're trying to be annoying, as I mentioned. They just trying to lighten the spirit. All right. So the difference between childish and childlike. Okay. The difference is very clear. Okay, childlike has responsibilities, but understand that these responsibilities are executed through love. You get what I'm saying? A childish kind of behavior trait that you may see in some threes is because so remember guys, just like all of us, the three, when it comes with information, and then it comes onto this earth and it adopts more information. And usually the adopted information that we all take in is what molds us in our journey most of the time. And most of the time this adopted, I call it the adopted information, because we choose to take it in, right? For the three, when it comes to childish, if they have adopted a lot of information that is not yet very clear, they become very childish, right? And it's because they're trying to get clarity at the end of the day. They're trying to get clarity, okay? So a three, they battled and they struggle a lot with self-esteem, okay? Remember, they are either a part of very strict parents or very neglectful parents, okay? So if they have strict parents, it's hard for them to trust themselves going out in the world, okay? So that's self-esteem, doubting, self-doubt. They do a lot of self-doubt, and what that does, that really affects their solar plexus, where they are to develop. And so most of the time they stay very young for a while, and I mean not young like physically, but mentally. They stay in a very immature, people call it immature state. But once they find, because they will be searching for someone where they could kind of break that blockage that they're carrying within themselves, that's not allowing them to grow, all right, to keep going. It's not allowing them to keep going. For a three, this is very crucial, because many people do not think that a three is going through anything, but they are. We are all going through stuff in this development journey that we are in, which is the most privileged thing we could have. It's good to go through things, because if you go through things, then you can really see your improvement and see how far you are going, okay? So threes, to master this vibration, of course, when you're having your life path, of course, meditation is crucial, okay? If you are going to meditate, it's so important for you to meditate on light, yes. If you are going to sit yourself down and close your eyes, you really want to envision a ball of brightness, okay? And try to stay with that energy for at least 5 minutes. At least starting you off, because I'm not going to come here and tell you meditate for 20 minutes. If you have not meditated in a long time, 20 minutes is going to seem like, oh my God, what's going on in my life? It's going to be a lot, right? So just focus on like 5 minutes of just closing your eyes and just focusing on your breath, and then visualize this bright ball of energy coming through the crown of your head and then bringing it down to its rightful place, your heart, okay? Bring it right there to your heart and just keep breathing in and exhaling out. Think about it like you are trying to make fire, right? What happens? You need to really focus. You really, really need to focus, right? So what is one way that you can actually focus strongly, okay? One thing that I highly recommend for a 3 is to do some movement. I will always tell you guys that before you meditate, I want you to play something that's very joyful and move your body freely. Left, right, to right. Any way that you like is fine, guys. Just move your body and then finally sit down. You're going to feel your heart beating, okay? And then right there, I want you to stay in that feeling. Stay in that feeling as long as you can, and breathe in through your nose and exhale out from your mouth, but making a slight sound like right? The reason why I'm asking you to make a slight sound when you from your mouth is because this is what's going to help you to know if you're in the present, right? If I tell you just breathe out smooth, We don't even know, right? So we want to breathe in through the nose and actually kind of feel the temperature. And then you want to exhale. Just like that. And so you continue to do that, you're going to continue to grow that flame, that energy, that brightness in your heart. And then if you can stay there for about 5 minutes, you'll be able to clear the mind, restore your energy, and feel much more centered. Okay? So ultimately, the 3 life paths go through what I call the Benjamin Franklin stage. Yes. You will be very bubbly and, you know, of course you're a baby, right? But as you start to get older, you're going to find yourself in roles that you either going to have to be very rigid, very stiff, very strict. And as you begin to age, this is when you're going to start stepping into your power most of the time. When you starting to mature, you're going to start realizing the importance of like really letting loose and letting go. And as you continue to grow, you're going to find yourself feeling much more useful. This is when you're going to be stepping into the childlike energy more and more, embracing your creativity. Actually, even if you never drew, if you never did any drawing, you're going to get into it. If you never did singing, you're going to finally get into it. Some of us are lucky that we may see someone that knows our talent and they nourish it for us. And with that guidance, that is very crucial. But you have a special internal guide within yourself. So you need to be very mindful as you are starting to develop and grow, because there may be some people that will take advantage of you because of the 3 light energy. Could also be a little bit naive, if not a lot naive, very like, I don't know what's going on, I'm just gonna let someone else do it for me. So you really need to build this internal trust within yourself, where you don't really have to do the dividing or conquering or anything like that. Just allow your energy to be bright enough for you to see those that you do not need around you. All right, guys? So remember that you are the light. You are the light. So as one time I told my mother, when she was having some doubts or concerns, she said, oh, you know, I don't want no one to take advantage of you. I told her, Mom, when I go looking for something, I turn the lights on. She looked at me like, what are you talking about? I said, I turn the lights on. I do not go looking in the dark. So you have the ability to turn on your light. If you can turn on your light, no one can take advantage of you. But you have to choose that. You need to find a mentor that could guide you to doing that. Also, just be mindful, 3s, that when you are looking for a mentor, someone that you can get that guide, really check that this person is helping you to use your power and to tap back into your power. Okay, so yeah, with that being said, I think that's about it for you guys. You 3s are the light. You can find your way, and remember, the only way of getting through is through lightness. That's why they will always do things with kids. They will have kids go ahead and let's use a kid to get away with certain things, because kids just have that very useful light energy, but you also have it as well. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, for subscribing. I love you all. You guys are so dear to my heart. I'm sharing and blasting you guys light all the time, for your health, happiness, and peace. So yeah, that's about it. Bye.